Hello and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we have with us the Samsung AU8000 Crystal UHD TV in 60 inches.
First things first, let's open it up and see what additional items we have. Just inside the opening, you'll find a few accessories such as the power cable, the standard and universal remotes, operating instructions, and two legs for the stand. The stand does just slide simply into place with no screws necessary, and you'll find that it has an adaptable clip that allows a slight extension for lifting or lowering the TV, making room underneath for any additional accessories. Though the power cable is slightly short and fitting the wires around the back of the TV can be a little fiddly, it's completely worth it for the end result as it does look clean and smart. The setup is always quite lengthy, especially considering all of the connectivity features and personalisation available. But if you're not quite ready to log into everything just yet, it does allow you to skip everything and set it up later. After removing the plastic and setting up on the stand, you can see that this TV is super minimalistic in design, allowing it to effortlessly fit into any home. Its wonderfully thin design makes it adaptable for any situation, whether you decide to mount it on the wall using the mount screws on the back or simply placing it close to the wall to fit easily in a narrow space. Samsung have introduced their new bezel-free design with their 2021 range, giving that beautiful full screen effect when watching movies and gaming. On the back, you'll find a respectable number of input connections for hooking up all of your devices. There's two USBs, an Ethernet port, three 2.1 HDMIs with one eARC, an optical audio output, and an aerial for connecting your satellite, cable or terrestrial signal. As mentioned earlier, you'll get the option of using either the standard or smart remotes with this TV. The new smart remote comes with a variety of handy features that make navigating the AU8000 so much easier. Now it is battery charged, unlike the solar powered versions that come with the Q series, but this by no means diminishes the lifespan as it doesn't burn through batteries quickly. The built-in microphone allows direct voice commands using your preferred voice assistant, making quick work of checking the weather, finding the latest shows and jumping between apps. One of the lesser known features of this remote is the connectivity between devices. Now if you have a console connected and you find having multiple controllers nearby a nuisance, then you'll be pleased to find that you can program this remote to operate your console as well as the TV. I did find it useful when using the console for watching streaming apps as well as quickly checking progress updates, notifications or installs before jumping back to shows on the TV. Though just bear in mind that this feature does work best when pointing the remote directly at the console. Taking a look at the display specifications, we have a 4K 3840x2160 resolution VA panel type with a maximum of 60Hz refresh rate. The Samsung AU8000 comes in 5 sizes, ranging from 43 inches to 75. Whether you frequently host big sports parties or just want a larger PC screen, these sizes open up possibilities for multiple uses in the home. In terms of display quality, the AU8000 boasts a dynamic crystal clear colour 4K picture. And here it's very clear to see the rich, vibrant colours on offer. No matter what I watch, the picture looks sharp, lifelike and realistic, which is really refreshing for a budget model. I can see the Crystal 4K processor at work here as it scales the quality up nicely to make even standard quality inputs comfortable to watch. On top of all of this, we also have a complete HDR display powered by HDR10+. This tech offers the finest detail, adjusting to the truest brights and darks in every scene, so you never miss a moment, letting you see a movie just as the director intended. So the reason the AU8000 can offer such a delicately thin display is down to the Edge LED technology. Now even though some people avoid this picture type due to concerns of inconsistent contrast in the centre, this is where the UHD dimming really helps keep the consistency smooth. From watching a few darker TV shows, I can't find any faults here. With the help of the contrast enhancer, the blacks are deep, the colours are bright, and it looks perfectly fine even from various angles, making this TV a decent choice. Now one of the things I have found is that every now and then I will see a little bit of the room reflected back at me when in a bright room. But this isn't too much of a problem, as I often found that just changing up a couple of the picture settings and adapting the brightness and contrast really helped bring out the picture and remove a lot of that glare. Now taking a look at some of the more technical picture abilities, we did a few tests on the brightness, blacks and contrasts to see how it performed. For peak brightness, the display responded relatively well through 100 to 4000 nits. However, the lower brightness levels seemed a little dim at times, yet when playing a variety of movies and TV shows, the picture did come across bright even in the light and dark moments throughout, with the complementing picture modes enabled. In the blacks and subtitles test, we didn't see any obvious inconsistencies with the picture, and the blacks felt relatively deep with sharp contrast. Despite being one of the budget models in the range, it did still hold up even when it comes to sound. Even with the thin screen design, Samsung have managed to integrate the latest sound features such as Dolby Digital Plus to complete the cinematic experience when watching your favourite movies. I found that for regular viewing, I didn't necessarily need any additional speakers to get that rich sound quality. Though if you do go down the soundbar route, Samsung has a trick up their sleeve, integrating the Q Symphony feature that works in perfect harmony with other Samsung tech, combining the sound of both outputs nicely without any complications. If you ever find yourself changing the sound settings for everything you watch, you may be interested in the adaptive sound feature on this TV. It automatically adjusts to whatever you're watching, from leveling the audio on your game to enhancing the crisp layers of audio on the latest films. The AU8000 does have some really great built-in smart features for keeping you connected across all platforms. This TV includes Samsung TV Plus, where you can always find something to watch, and it's a free service with hundreds of channels featuring something for everyone from kids TV shows to classic TV. I found that Samsung's new home bar shows a few extra features that make operating this TV much easier. The pop-up settings menu allows turning certain features on and off a breeze with simple toggle switches, and changing inputs is quick work when switching between consoles. The AU8000 may not hold some of the fantastic gaming features that you'll find on some of the premium Q series models in the 2021 range, but we wanted to put this TV through its paces to see how it coped with the latest next-gen consoles on the market. So we don't get to enjoy the 2.1 fast HDMI speeds or the game mode features, but I really didn't find any serious issues when playing the Xbox Series X with Gears of War or Forza Horizon. Playing both at 1080p and 4K, I didn't see any noticeable lag or frame issues in either game, feeling overall it held up well. The picture quality was beautifully complemented by the high-performance processor and picture enhancements, and I didn't struggle with anything like motion blur even when travelling at high speeds in Forza. Though I feel that the addition of the motion accelerator feature really helped me tune the display and performance to adjust gameplay in a way that was comfortable for me. After seeing all of this TV has to offer, I'm relatively impressed with all of the modern tech that's packed into this super slim entertainment system. So for the price, you're getting a beautiful display with all the mod cons that's all laid out for you in a simple to use interface. The colours are bright, the picture is smooth, and I love being able to stay connected effortlessly without having to connect a lot of wires and external devices. It has some handy little features that just make life that little bit easier, and it fares well even with the latest consoles. With this TV, you do get quite a lot compared to a lot of the competitors on the market, making it a great find when you just want to get the most out of the latest film and TV content.
So I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Samsung AU8000 Crystal UHD TV in 60 inches. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews of the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.